What is going on, guys? It has been a very long time. So I am in my 2009 Audi A4. And those of you out there wondering what I've been up to, been kind of staying low key. I mean, obviously everybody knows what's going on. I'm not going to mention what's going on. I'm just going to call it the C thing because I don't even want to mention the word. Apparently, if you mention the word in the YouTube video, they'll demonetize your video. And I haven't made a video in a while, so I figured I'll just talk about a few things. So I've been pretty low key. I mean, I'm in Illinois, so I think Illinois and California and I believe Ohio made a new rule by the mayor or whatever that basically said that on this very day by 5 p.m., at least in Illinois, they're having a curfew system. Basically, everybody has to stay home. Now, if you had to go out and go to the grocery store to buy food, go to the pharmacy, or you have a job that involves, something really important, whether you work at a hospital or whatever else I can think of. But so basically, I have not gone to any stores in over it's been about 2 weeks since I've gone to stores. Everything else has been stocked up prior, so everything kind of going crazy. From getting water to foods that last a long time, whether it be beans, rice, flour, frozen foods, everything has been stocked up, so that has been done. And I decided to make this video and do a drive for two reasons. One, just to kind of update you guys with what's been going on, but just pretty much living my life. I mean, obviously it does suck what's going on, and of course there's a lot of people losing their lives. I'm not going to talk about all the depressing things about it, because that's really not what my videos are about. It's really about having fun, doing pulls, and enjoying life, and that's really how I like to make my videos relate to. So, but other than that, like I said, everything's good, just getting by. And this is the actual, like I said, the first day that they did this little thing where they're basically saying that you have to stay home for 2 weeks. I think it was until April 7th, I believe, that they're going to be doing this. And I'll tell you what, there's no way I'm going to be staying home. Now, I am not going to social gatherings. I'm not going to anywhere where there's a lot of people. Basically, where I go to is my girlfriend's house. I help her make food. We kind of relax. We go for walks, very low-key stuff. We're not we're not going to stores. We're not really doing anything. We're just kind of surviving, basically. And that's what I've been doing. And, I see really nothing wrong with that, because I know, for one thing, I know I'm not sick. I mean, I have absolutely no symptoms. I haven't been around anybody coughing. I've been pretty cautious. I mean, I'm not actually wearing a mask, but I've been wearing a scarf over my nose and mouth, and I wear it a lot of the time, even when I'm inside. Now, whether or not that is going to protect me, I don't know, but I'm just taking every precaution as necessary. So enough of that. I'm gonna go for this drive, and let's just see, will I get pulled over? Hopefully not, but I just want to basically drive, and maybe once my engine does get warmed up, maybe I'll do food pulls. And just out of curiosity, wonder how everyone else is doing. I think some YouTubers are, either not making videos or they're not really talking about it, which is fine. And I really haven't been talking about it. Just kind of been living my life and kind of getting by. But yeah, I guess it's reality. It's something I never expected. 2020. Obviously the year now, and it's nothing like this has ever happened. I mean, this is something that happens during a war in another country, and but yeah, this is really bizarre. I still see cars in the road clearly, so I'm not the only one out here, which is, I guess, not surprising. I mean, dude, who the heck wants to just stay home and not be able to go anywhere? So really, all I'm doing now is heading home, so nothing wrong with that. So this video will be limited to 10 minutes. I believe that's what my phone will limit it to, is 10 minutes. So I'll try to keep keep it at that time, and then I'll try to wrap up the video. The engine's slowly getting warmed up, and then maybe I'll do a few minor pulls soon enough if the traffic clears. And I do prefer taking the back roads at nighttime. For those of you who also live in Illinois, at least in my area, Midwest suburbs, we have a main road called Route 59, and it's a road where I usually get into trouble at nighttime. You know, I'm the type of person where somebody wants to race, I will race them, dude. I don't. It's just the nature of my mind, you know. Unless I really am not in the mood, or you know, obviously if you know, this car is not that fast, obviously, but you know, if you want a WRX and I see a comparable car or a car that I would be interested in racing, yeah, I'm gonna race it. But when I take these roads, nobody races. It's pretty low key. I'm just kind of doing the speed limit and driving home, and I just prefer it. I'm less likely to do something stupid, basically what I'm trying to say. So this is a typical night for me. I'm going home. Let's see, it's 9:15 at night, Saturday, and yeah, I just prefer it to be quiet and low key. I'll do a little bit of a pull here, nothing too major. Just a little bit of a pull. So I never made a video of night driving, and one thing I can appreciate in this Audi is the xenon headlights. It's like, once you have, you know, obviously this Audi is not something I think I'm going to keep forever. Obviously, it's just kind of like a temporary thing to figure out what will be another car for another time, which who knows what I'll go to, but you know, I like to experiment, I guess I could say. Now I do really appreciate xenon lighting. Like my Saab, my previous car had it, and dude, like once you have it, it's like you get kind of spoiled by it. Like, you know, if I go back to my Subaru, which I really haven't driven at night in a while, because mostly been driving it during the day, but I just love the lighting. You know, it looks nice. It's like a, I don't know how to explain it, like a high definition lighting system that just really looks good. I don't know how else to put it, but I just like it. It looks really good when you're on a dark road and you see the nice light, you know, blue tint to them, and it just looks good, I think. So what else can I say? And this car's been doing well. The only problem I had was to replace the water pump, which yeah, it was expensive, but no problem. So I think it's a decent car, and I realize obviously German cars are very expensive to maintain, and I'm currently at 87,000 miles, and I think around 100,000 miles is when I'm probably going to end up selling this and just getting something else. Obviously, I've mentioned a few things about my WRX. I've had it for 6 years just about, and I think, you know, summertime is when I think I'm going to end up selling it and then getting something different, you know, something also fast, all-wheel drive, sporty, sport sedan, good handling, fast, turbocharged. And what that car will be, I am not sure, but you know, that is my plan, and just want to mention it. It's my honest, it's the truth, and that's just something that I'm going to be thinking about. So now, whether I sell this and then sell my WRX and just get one really badass car, yes, I could do that. But I'll see. Whatever I decide. But that's just my future plan. A little bit of pull. A pull and a let off and pull. Engine's all warmed up, so I'll give her a nice pull after this turn. Listen to that engine purr. I didn't sport mode. Beautiful. So yeah, like on the road like this, once I pass this light, you get past this. that's where you can appreciate the xenon light, because it's really good on the bright. It's nice and bright. And what are my fog lights? I do need to replace the fog lights because I mean they work, but they're just like that terrible color, like a yellowish color. So we're replacing those with like LEDs would be pretty cool. But yeah, where you really see the lighting, lights up the road nicely. It looks cool. It looks luxurious, if you will. I just like that. It looks awesome, and I can appreciate that. So I don't know if it's been 10 minutes, but if it has, I hope I at least talk a little bit about what's going on. At least I did one little minor goal. And until then, you know, I'll just keep on kind of hunkering down, and I hope everybody makes it through this, and I hope everything returns back to normal, like how normal life was before, and this whole curfew stuff and all this, you know, being forced to stay home. I hope that ends soon, and I hope everything can return to normal. And you know, I just hope that's just what I could hope for. So, and I think everybody is wishing the same. I mean, I think you know, schools are closed, businesses are closed. I'm not going to my gym because I just don't want to risk it, and I'm sure by now my gym would be closed considering what's going on right now in Illinois. So I guess that's about it. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the support, and I wish you all the best, and stay positive in life. And I know it's hard to do when all this stuff is going on, but until then, thanks for watching. Lose WX signing out, and may this